everybody, it's Anna. I miss you all so much. I miss seeing you at Joslin Library. It is really strange that I'm talking to you at all right now though, because we're not at Joslin Library. We're actually at my house, and I know that you can see me and you can hear me, but I actually can't see and hear you because right now what we're doing is we're taking a video. Actually, I brought a mirror. Are you ready, Julia?
Yeah.
Can you see yourself? That's my sister,
Hi.
Julia, and we're gonna try and do story time in this kind of crazy way. I have to admit, it feels really funny to be by myself, just with Julia, and not have any kids here to read to, but I kind of have a solution. So let's see. I don't know if it'll work. We'll try. Do you know what this is? Let's see. Oh, it worked for somebody. This is Suki. She's the first member of the audience. Anybody else? This has a special meaning to Suki and, oh, there's Beatrix. Can you see her? Him. Beatrix is a boy. Sometimes we call him Beezer. That bell has a special meaning to these animals. It means, come here. I've got some treats for you, because unfortunately, these guys don't just come for books, but I wish they did. Well, I mean, we'll see today. I don't know. They might. Well, I guess Beezer and Birdie, my other kitty who didn't show up yet, are not interested in treats, but maybe you'll see them in the background. You can see if you can keep an eye out and find them roaming around, because they're probably like chasing some moles or something right now. Who knows? And also Suki, now that she knows I have treats, she might just be here for the whole video. We'll see. I wonder if any of you are watching at home with your animals. That's kind of a nice thing about having a home story time where you get to watch it on video, because you can be right there with your pets. Hey Suki, can you move a little bit that way? Actually, you know what, Suki, how about you sing my good morning song with me, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, I think I see Bee in the background. Maybe he's ready to sing, I don't know. Do you remember this song? Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and the flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear animals. That's you guys. Can you see any of the animals right now? No. And the birds in the trees. Good morning to you. Good morning to me. It's also kind of silly that I'm saying good morning right now, because when we're filming this right now, it is not morning time. Can you see over there, Julia, on the camera? The sun actually just set. It's Sunday night, and we're recording a video that I'm going to put on the computer so that you can see it. But I bet you're watching this Monday morning or after, and maybe it's morning time wherever you are. So let's do another one of our traditions for story time. Let's see, what should we do? Woohoo! My hands are getting kind of chilly, so I'm thinking of a song that always warms up my hands. Here we go. I bet you know what it is. I hope that you will do it with me wherever you are. I'm imagining in my brain and sending some love to you wherever you are, and imagining that you're going to do this song with me too. So here we go. I'm going to get ready to blast off at the end. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Hey! Did you catch it, Julia? I'm kind of keeping you on your toes with this jumping up and down. Okay, here we go. Birdie, Beezer. I would love to have some wild things over here. Oh yeah, I need some wild things. Here we go. Ooh, there's a wild thing. Well, Suki, that's not very polite. That's Suki. Everybody but Beezer has had a treat so far. Maybe I'm gonna pass it over into Julia's lap. Nope. And maybe Julia can give Beezer his treat. Okay, wild things. Are you ready? Do you want to listen to this story? It's a really good one. Do you know this story? If you've ever been wondering where the wild things are, this is it. Where the wild things are. That's the title of this book. Sometimes we talk too about how books will have a special medal on them that means it really is a wonderful book. This one has that. It got the Caldecott medal. This one is written by Maurice Sendak. He drew the pictures and wrote the story. Ooh. This is what we call a wrap around cover. That means when you open it up, the front cover and the back cover, it's one giant picture. Where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up!" So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Nothing. Wow. Oh, he has a beautiful potted plant right by his window. Can you see that? Looks like a full moon night, too. Do you know what the moon looks like tonight? That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Whoa. He does not just have one little potted plant anymore. It looks like there's really, truly trees growing up and out of his room. It's amazing. I wish that I could live in a room filled with trees. That is so beautiful. And grew. Whoa. I can barely even tell where his bed is anymore. We've got one wild thing here who's sniffing the camera. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the whole world all around. Max looks like he's dressed just right. What would you do if that happened to your room? He doesn't have a bed anymore, so I'm wondering if he is going to have a place to sleep. It is nighttime, but it doesn't really look like he's planning on going to bed. Whoa. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Oh, you can tell it's a private boat for Max. Right here it says M-A-X, Max. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Ugh. That is truly a wild thing. Can you see its horns? What else do you see on that wild thing? I'm looking at Max's face, though. Can you make that expression? I'm going to try. Doesn't look very sure of himself. He looks a little bit worried to me. What do you think? And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, roar, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Do you have a favorite one of the wild things on this page? This one kind of reminds me of Max. I like this one's eyeballs. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Ooh. Is the moon the same as it was before? I think I'm going to check back and see. What do you think? Maybe it's a little crescent. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start! Ooh. What is a rumpus? What do you think a rumpus is? Ooh, you're gonna have to read the picture on this page. There are no words on this page, but there's a lot happening in this picture. I'm looking at the moon too. No words on this page either. I wonder if the sun is coming up or going down on this page. It's definitely lighter out. And Max's expression looks very happy. Even his whiskers look happy. Another page with no words, just a picture. There's so much happening. Ooh, look at what he's holding. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. It's a really long time. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Can you see his supper? What does it look like he got for supper? Oh, good deal. I think that's some cake. He got supper and dessert. And it was still hot. Nothing like a good hot supper. The end. Woo! It's getting a little bit chilly out here. I think I'm gonna warm up my hands. Are your hands cold right now? Julia, are your hands cold right now?
Yeah.
You can't see, but Julia's going like this. So we're gonna start to wrap up here, but first we should warm up with a little open shut them. So here we go. Did you bring your hands today? Do you have them? You should get them out right now. If they're not out right now, you should put them out. Here we go. Julia, you can't do this, unfortunately, because you're holding the camera. Maybe next time. We'll do it after the video. Here we go. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. You didn't let them in, did you? Maybe we should do it one more time, but this time we should probably do it slower. You ready? Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth. Ah! I'm pushing all of them in. Yeah. Oh, man. So we're going to have story time again here on the internet again next week. And these guys are going to be there. They're going to be doing some sugaring. I hope I see you again next week. But again, you get to see me and hear me, but I don't get to see and hear you, and I miss you very much. So if you were at home and you were reading a book or doing anything fun, please tell your mom or dad to send me a picture. I would love to see it. You can send it to my email address, kidsjml@madriver.com. And I guess that's it for now. I miss you very much, and I hope I see you soon. Bye. Hi.